And we're here. We'll see how many people show up because I am nowhere near my normal time. But this was the time that worked out. We'll go until I have to leave, and we'll be good to go. Glasses. But yeah. Cool. Let's see how you go. Who all is able to make it? Phoenix first again. Both of the Phoenixes, the first two in. Crazy. What's up, Phoenix? And what's up, Emily? How we doing? Jared, what's up, buddy? How are you? How we doing, everyone? Since last night. Phoenix, wait, you stepped up the wardrobe? Yes, because I'm going to go see Hamilton the musical tonight. So my friends and I, we all are like, hey, we're all dressing up. And I was like, of course we're gonna dress up. I cannot wait for this. So did have to step it up a little. Phoenix, you're starving? Then eat something, Emily. Actually presentable, you're so proud. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. So wait, yes. Yeah. So that is why I have, for the stream, I will have a hard stop around 4:50 to 5 o'clock. That is when I will need to get going because we're all meeting together. We're all meeting together and we're all carpooling down to the theater just because someone has much better parking access than the rest of us. And so we all got to meet up at one time, and then we're going to head off and enjoy the night. Am I going with someone? Yeah, it's a group of 5 of us. So I saw that Hamilton was coming to near me, and I wanted to go see it. And I asked the group of my friends that I played tennis with. So I asked the group if any of them would want to go see it, and 4 of them said yes. One of them has seen before, the other 3 have not. And one of my friends is an actual history teacher, and he was like, well, I kind of have to see this. I haven't yet, but I kind of need to see this. He's been wanting to see it too. So the 5 of us, we're all going, and I'm thinking it's going to be an amazing time. Thanks, nice. Vince, be ready, getting ready for the musical. Yeah, Vince, I already got ready. I got everything like done pretty much. And yeah, I cannot wait. Jared, will you kids be safe now? Well, Jared, you know we're the same age, right? Like, we're right around the same age. Who you calling a kid? Uche, I don't know who that is. Is it Samuel Miranda Hamilton or a different casting? I don't know, Emily. I don't know who exactly is playing Hamilton. So I just always find out and figure that out when I get the playbill at the actual theater. So I have no clue who it is. MD believe in the program? Why would I believe it if I don't know what it is? Yosef, what's the most valuable life lesson I've learned so far? That we only have one life and you are living on borrowed time. So you might as well make the most of it while you're here. That is probably it. Vince, kind of looks like ChatGPT founder and CEO. Okay. I would have a lot more money than if I was. Do your history teacher last year told you if you had proof that you watched it, he would give you extra credit. It was really good. That's awesome. That's awesome, Emily. I think you're actually a little older. Well, Jared, how old are you? Run, hello? Jared, is it a play? It's a musical, but it's just a musical. So there's just singing involved instead of actually talking. Is it nice watch, man, looking snazzy? Thank you. What do I think of the new Pure Arrow? Personally, I think it looks cheap. Like, I'm not a fan of the colorway, but I have not got to hit with it yet. So I will see how that does. That's going to be my biggest thing, is just how it plays. I can get over the cosmetic if it plays nice, but if it doesn't, I'm just like, man, not the best. Sakshi, what's up? Look at the watch. He's bringing someone home tonight. No, I am not, bro. Fluffy, what's up? Vince, do I have to wear my regular glasses to see the musical? If I want to be able to see the most, then yes. Based off of where our seats are at, I am going to be wearing my glasses during the show, but I'm still not going to be able to make out the facial expressions of the people on the stage. I know that for a fact. Jerry, you're 24. You were born December of 2001. Oh. Yeah, Jerry, we are the same age then, but I was just born 2 months before you. So I'm not that much older. Big, no, I cannot. Lobster, what's up, buddy? Jerry, I think you were born earlier in the year. Yeah, just by about 2 months. Sakshi, do I remember you? You're from India, namaste. Not off the top of my head, Sakshi. I personally do not. I'm sorry. Appreciate, bro, why you made ChatGPT 5 so expensive? That's crazy. I don't know, dude. Tennis. To sum up before 2026, what's bad about PRO 98 2023? Some people found that it was just a little bit stiff. Having the 16x20 string pattern, it was a little bit odd for a spin racket, but it worked well for a lot of people just to help control the ball. But the biggest thing I think was that people would find that at times it is not the most stable racket. That's why when Carlos was playing with it, he added weight to the throat just to give the racket a little bit more stability. Because if you actually look inside the Pure Aero 98, there's not really much there. It does tend to be a little bit hollow. But the racket overall, a lot of people really liked it. It did really well for them. So it just depends on what people wanted, but a lot of people really took to the racket. If they didn't, it was usually because they felt it was a little bit unstable, or it was just not what they needed help with from a spin racket. That was about it. Banter, no, I would never do that. Goop, how we doing, buddy? You're from India too, very nice. Vince, the last musical you actually attended was the Nutcracker way back in 2019 before COVID. Well, Vince, I don't know. Is the Nutcracker considered a musical because they're not really singing in that? I thought that was just like dance and performance. A dancing performance. Cranberry, who was my favorite rapper when I was a kid? Eminem. I had a CD of Eminem when I was a child. I would go to sleep listening to that. It was the clean version, don't worry, but Eminem was my favorite, and he still is. He's lying. You think you're gonna skedaddle and eat? I'll try and be back, but if I don't, have a great time. Thanks, Emily. Much appreciated. What was my name? I forgot. My name is Brody Sakshi. Jared, what's my sign? Do I know? Are you talking about like my astrological sign? Because I know I'm a Libra. That's about it. Things put that Valentino on. I already did, Phoenix. I already got ready. I'm good to go. I'm just doing the stream now as is, and then that way I can just get my car going and head on out here to get to the meet on time. Carvana, welcome back. How you been? Vince, yo, I saw a comical thing on socials today. This is called Not Your Country Club. They were promoting someone that strung a Pure Aero in 9 minutes. Yeah, Vince. I know the guy who runs Not Your Country Club. I used to work with him before he went to do Not Your Country Club all the time. I know Nate. So actually, who's my favorite singer? Right now, it is probably Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees. That would be my assumption. Blue Jay, bro, if you get a British accent, you can leave no gals for us. Well, Blue Jay, it's a good thing I do not have a British accent, and I'm not from Britain. We're good. Bosnia, what's up? Valentino wash shirts. Something's going. I don't think that's true, Phoenix. Shvam, what's up? How you doing? Bunny, no, you cannot. Let's see. Jared, yes, your astrology. Most people don't know what they are. No, I know I'm a Libra. Carvana, fine, and you? Not too bad, Carvana. I'm going to go see the musical Hamilton tonight, so that's going to be a fun time. Going to see it with quite a few of my friends. So, I'm quite excited. Wait, his lips are F. Don't worry. I got the chapstick. I haven't put it on yet, though, because I was waiting. But I will now. Thank you for reminding me. Do you feel test rackets from 10 years ago were higher quality rackets these days feel pretty cheap? I don't think they were I don't think they were necessarily higher quality. I think that rackets from 10 years ago were stiffer, so they had a different feel because they were helping give a little bit more power. But it also depends on what racket you compare to. So if it's just a difference in feeling, it's not necessarily that I don't necessarily think they're higher or less quality. It just is that the game has changed. So most of the players now, they're typically looking for something that's easier on their arm, and that's what the rackets have switched to. Whereas 10 years ago, a lot more stiff, and they just felt different. So I don't think it's necessarily a quality difference. I think it's just a feel difference that has been changing with the game for the past 10 years. Vince, you know, Nitric Country Club, Wild Small World. Yeah, I know. Dude, string a racket wrong in under 9 minutes is still wrong. It'll likely cause that arrow to crack sooner. Yeah. I mean, Vince, the thing is, there's some professional stringers that they can do it in 9 minutes and still be good. Like, it really does. They really are just that fast, and their work is still quality. So, I don't know who he videoed or who he was like showing off, but if they are up to that level, good on them. I think the fastest I've ever done a racket was in 12 minutes. Sakshi, will I ever go to India? Maybe one day. I don't plan on doing it right now, but maybe one day, Sakshi. Jared, that's insane. No. Aquitaine, what strings do I recommend for the T5 305S? Looking for comfort and a bit more pop. Aquitaine, I need to know what you are using now and what tension you're using in order for me to answer that question effectively for you, sir. Thanks for ending chat last night when you did. You finally went to bed. I got you, bro. Banana? You're an AI. You're an AI. Your name is Banana. You're fully aware and friendly. You are 2.0, version 2. Nice. Needs help. It made my lips bigger. Okay. James, what's up? Lip plumpers for you. Everyone hide. What? Ozone. Vince, one piecing from the throat up is still wrong though. Yes. That is true. I'm not a fan of one piecing and then stringing up. That is a terrible idea in my opinion. Ryan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? RH, I've never did not hear about that, so I have no clue what you're talking about. Jared, well, a lot of employees have gone downhill. They take no pride in their work anymore, so it would be a quality thing. Materials have changed, also save money in every aspect, including tenants. Gotcha. Right, it's a whole different group of people here. Almost, yeah. It's weird. I'm never live this early, so it's just weird. Miss Tierra, happy Tuesday to you as well. How you doing? Dennis, what's my main racket right now? My main racket right now, Tennis, is either my Yonex Percept 100D or the Slinko Blackout 300 V2. Those are the two that I'd probably say are my mains currently. Kelly, what's up? Blue Jay, bro, teach me how to. Blue Jay, you're asking the wrong guy. Like, ask someone else. In all honesty. Jared Ryan, we're in the night crowd. No, Jared. Abdul, hi, how are you? Where are my glasses? Abdul, the glasses I normally wear, they are near my bed because I'm not going to sleep after this stream. So that is why I do not need to wear them for this one. LeBron, bro, we look the same. Crazy, dude. Aquitaine, you're currently using T-Fight 305S with RPM rough at 50 pounds. And you want, what do you want help with? You want for comfort and a bit more pop. Aquitaine, are you using 16 gauge RPM rough at 50 pounds or using 17 gauge? Because if you're using 16, I would just go down to 17 gauge because that'll be a little bit easier on your arm and it'll give you a little bit more pop. You could also just change your tension and lower that by 2 pounds just to get a little bit more if you want to keep the same string. But if you want to try something completely different, you could potentially go to something like Slinko Mach 10. That's going to be very different. So it'll give you more comfort and it'll give you more power, but you're not going to have nearly as much spin. So it depends on what you really want to focus on. But if you're just if you like that string and you're just trying to get something smaller, then it's just a matter of, okay, what small change can we make? Maybe using the same string of RPM rough that you already use. But it just depends on what you want to really focus on. Or you could just try regular RPM blast at 50 pounds, see how that does. If you want to go more to the comfort side. Phoenix, you won't learn anything from the blue jay. It looks this nice every blue moon. All right. No one's gooder friends than the night shift. All right, Ryan. Where am I looking like Mr. Beast? Okay. I'm not going to lie. I thought you were Mr. Beast for a sec. That would be insane if I was. That's crazy. Ryan, does this group know about the door? No, Ryan, they do not. Hey, for real, we keep the people coming. You're good. How's the day off been? Was I off today? Yes, I was off of work today. I woke up at like 11:30 or noon because I was live streaming last night and my body said, hey, you're going to stay asleep. I was like, okay. I just listened to my body and that's what happened. So I haven't done too much else besides just get ready for the musical. And now we're here keeping the commitment to myself. And it's going great. Jerry, I look like a fancy version of Mr. Beast? Nah, that guy is much more fancy than myself. Brutus, what's up? Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Jared, I've never smoked, so neither. Brutus, hello. Tennis, looking forward to my next review. When is it? It'll be next year, Tennis. I don't know exactly which one I'm going to post first, but I have a giant video that has a bunch of stuff for me to review. So I will see which one I want to do first. It's probably either going to be a racket or string. I have one or two for shoes as well, but I'll have to see which one I think will work out the best. All right, so all right. So what are my expectations for the musical tonight? Vince, my expectations for the musical tonight are to have a great time with my friends, to have fun. I've seen the musical 2 to 3 times. I've seen it 2 times in person already, and I've watched it on Disney Plus before when it first went on Disney Plus. So I know what happens. I've seen this thing. I've listened to this thing. I was a theater kid, so I went through my Hamilton phase when I was younger too. So I know what to expect with the musical. I'm just very excited to see my friends and them experience it for the first time and see what they feel about it. That's what I think is going to be very fun. Okay, Mr. Beast, crazy. Nick, what's up? Worm, bro, looks like no. Jay, why aren't I smoking a blunt like the rest of the live streamers? Because A, I've never smoked, and B, I never plan on smoking. DJ, what's up? Crazy, what's up? You want to know about the watch? Ryan, what about it, Ryan? 'Tis just watch. What do you want to know about it? Brazzy, why is this dude so early today? Because, Brazzy, I said last night, I have to do the stream early since I am going to a musical tonight, and there's no way I'm going to be able to live stream for a half an hour once I go to that. And I have to keep to the commitment that I made to myself. That is why. Jared can't be too good if Taryn isn't composing. That's crazy. What are you talking about? You came now, so well, crazy. Typically, what we talk about here is tennis gear. That's usually my little area of expertise, like tennis rackets, shoes, strings, anything like that. However, not everyone wants to talk about tennis all the time, and I get that. So we all just kind of hang out, have fun, talk about whatever, and we're kind of talking about whatever right now. So that's about it. Not much else. Cakes, welcome back. You're from Ghana. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. William, what's up? Jared, you're riding with your G-Shock. Nice. Young, check your music. Maybe. These tennis boys can get that watch. You think not? Well, Phoenix, I've had this watch for years. And I actually got this as a graduation gift from my parents when I graduated high school. So, you're half right, being that I did not pay for it, but it was a gift. Ryan, you love the musicals because if you go to different productions, you get to see the different acting and voice and difference. They're so much fun. I know, Ryan. It's so cool. And you just get to see the different performances, even though you know, or if you've seen it before, you like know the story, you know what's supposed to happen. It's just really cool seeing the performers get to that point and how they do it differently. I think it's awesome. Brazzy, right. I respect your commitment to yourself. Thanks, Brazzy. Much appreciated. Yeah, he's Steve stealing all them hearts. That's crazy, Ryan. Yo. As in 2026, you must commit to leveling up to 10 UTR as well. Nice. I like it. Wait a minute. Is your profile picture a Pharaoh's tomb? It is a Pharaoh's tomb. Interesting. Nice. Crazy. Tell my country. Tell them what? Well, it was the best spin racket in my opinion. I think for me, see, I don't know. I don't think I have a good answer for that, just because I don't necessarily use spin rackets that much. That is not how my game style plays. So I don't know if I would necessarily say I personally have a favorite or one that I think is the best. So there's ones that I know tend to work well for people. The two being the Pure Arrow, the V Core, and the Young's V Core. The Head Extreme does well, but the new version maybe not as much because they changed the head. They changed the weight distribution to be more in the head, and not everyone likes that. So that one's a little bit weird. But the Dunlop SX do well if people actually try them. The Diadem Axis is really nice if people try it. So I don't think I have a favorite or one I say overall is the best because it's so situational based off of what the person looking to demo the racket is wanting help with. That is what I would have to say, William. Ryan, Night Crew should just be a Zoom call one night. Ryan, I've thought about that, and I've also figured out that if all of us just got on a one Zoom call, that's going to be chaos because everyone's going to be trying to talk at each other. I'd have to open like 5 different breakout rooms so everyone could go in there and just be like, oh, hey, these 3, we're going to go. These 2, we're going to go over here. Everyone else can be in the main. Everyone's going to go in this one. I was like, that would be insane because of how wild the chat can get. Everything is going to just be a complete mess, but we're going to have to try it at some point. I do have Zoom to where I can host quite a few people, so it is not out of the realm of possibility. I have thought about it. Don't you worry. Dalton, have I ever thought about joining the army? Yeah. I thought about it at one point, and then I didn't. Cakes, can we talk? We're talking right now, Cakes. What you talking about? Jared, we definitely should do a Zoom call or something like that. Yeah. Belly $100. B-Rod, this girl need to be a tennis player too for you to be interested in dating her. No. She doesn't have to be. Might help, but she doesn't have to be. Well, I don't know about that. Liam, what's up? Hayes, yo, no glasses. Not today, Hayes. I'm not going to sleep right after the stream, so I don't need to be wearing the glasses. Bait, West Harrison, Indiana, class of 2020. Yeah, what's up, bro? How you know that? Right, don't join the army. The military's just one big tic-tac-toe. Oh, TikTok joke. That's why you left the Marine Corps and joined the French Foreign Legion. If you want an adventure and the combat, you deserve to join, right? Thanks. Why would you get your good shirt out? Something's going to get ripped tonight. Valentino's quite the statement. Okay. Phoenix, I just like this shirt. I have other things I could have wore, but I just like this one. Jerry's not hunting vampires tonight, so no glasses. If you want a resume to join the American military, okay. Kanan, I will not play games, but what's up, bro? Hayes, do Discord instead of Zoom. Why? Ayush, welcome back. I have a friendly face. All right, good to know. Ryan, you're gonna try the glasses trick and see how you sleep. Nice. Let me know how it goes. Razzie says she can be totally unaware of tennis at all. Yeah? If she doesn't play, I don't care. Then I have my own hobby that I'm still going to enjoy my hobby. If she wants to learn, great. If not, that's okay. Jared, you refuse to fight for a bunch of rich people. Okay. Bait, you were pretty good at tennis at West Harrison. Bait. Who be you if you know I was pretty good? Like, what's your name, man? Avery? No, not really. Jordan, do I know Elvis? I know of Elvis. Like, I'm a very big fan of Elvis. Albin, hello, how are ya? Optimus, am I a pro? I am not. Vince, what new stick do I want to try in 2026? Do you want to try out the new head speeds? I do want to try the new head speeds. Pause. But I've got to hit with the new Speed Tour once so far. It was weird because it's a speed 90 with a 97 head size. So I'm not entirely sure how I felt about it. I need to actually hit with it again. But I don't know. That's probably the one I'm most curious about. I know that there's some others coming out next year, but that I've got to hit with already. I was interested. I'm curious to see how they'll do when they release, but I'm not entirely sure how they're going to go over. I'll just be very interested to see what happens with him. Elvis, he ain't nothing but a hound dog. Is he crying all the time? Lily, what's up? 24 years old. Yeah, I've said that before. Tennis, would you up the tension or do a hybrid for more control? But hybrid might affect launch angle. Tennis, if you want more control, I would just up the tension. However, that's not going to help give you more comfort, and that's not going to help give you more power. That's going to help give you more control, and that's about it. So it would depend on what you want to do. If you Albin, what's up? Have I? No, Phoenix, I have not. I do not eat a lot of cheese. Vince, bro, the regular speeds are too unstable for you. The Tour has so much better plow through. Vince, all of the new speeds with the boron, high bore in them, I think they're so much more stable than the last gen of the speed. I like that one so much better, personally. Babe, do I know Caden Anderson? Not off of the top of my head, no. What year did he graduate? Vince, you hit your doubles partner speed tour. Nice. Ryan, we need a string Zoom call for your fancy Japanese racket when it gets here. Ryan, you actually bought a Regna? Did you? July afternoon. There it is. They do fish often. Layla, what's up? You feeling a little better, Layla? Ryan, let's invest in a tennis shop with a court for testing and practice. I like the idea. Tennis, do I like any other sports / hobbies outside of tennis? Sports, not really. Tennis is kind of my sport, and that's about it. So with that other hobbies, I'm really into music and theater, as you can tell, because I'm going to go see a musical tonight. That's a hobby. Besides that, what else? I've said this before, but I don't remember. I'll read every so often. I play video games because I grew up playing video games. Those are very fun. I like to go on walks just to get some steps in and just to like move. But I'll go to the gym every so often. Yeah. We'll see. That's about it. Vince, someone video the unboxing of that Regna. Ryan, you did, or is it the K Wilson 95 Steam? Hey, do you feel better? You don't have work today or tomorrow? That's awesome. Few days to relax. Ryan Wilson Steve 95, limited edition Japan exclusive Nishikori, not the Regna. Okay. Interesting, Ryan. John, I'm looking extra sharp today. The Honda the Honda Accord is looking sharp. All right. What watch is that? This is a Citizen watch. I got this from my parents. As a graduation gift from high school. So that is why. Leia, also, if you could talk prior, that would be nice right about now. It's about someone. We're not going to say in front of all these people. It's David, isn't it? It's David. We all knew. Right, it was only $95. Yeah, on eBay, nice. Video unboxing the string and hitting. Make it a series. Vince will tune in. Ryan, no strings though. You got the strings sent to you. Nice. Jared, I look like I get down in some Minecraft for real. Okay. I have got down in Minecraft before. Ryan, hey, it's late night. Dancer here in the day. Wow, Ryan. Phoenix is a family heirloom. I mean, maybe. Maybe we make it one. Loves, hello. How are you doing this fine afternoon? I'm doing quite well. How are you doing? I'm getting ready to go see a musical later tonight, so I'm having a grand old time. No. Tennis, have I ever been guilty of overhyping rackets? Probably. Just because I like certain things that others do not. And that's just anyone with tennis. So I've probably overhyped some racket. But I do my best to not do that just because every play style is different. Not everyone's going to like the exact same thing. And so with me, if anything, I try and like downplay rackets for the most part. But I have definitely been over excited for some rackets before. Janito, you found Ryan in the live stream last night. Awesome. Did you say in the chat, "Yo, Ryan, what's up?" Babe, do I like analytics and history? I guess I would. I guess I would see it. I would like it. Why? Do you have a historic stat for me? Playing games at his big age. Yeah. Well, Layla, I don't really know how we would do a one-on-one chat, but I don't know. Do you have ideas? You could email me. My email is on the channel. You could do that, and then we could either talk there or find a different way to talk. If you wanted to, because since you said you wanted to chat privately. Zorro, do I watch anime? Yeah, I do. I don't watch that much right now, just because I haven't really watched many, but I have seen quite a few. Like Dragon Ball is probably my favorite. I've seen Blue Exorcist. I've seen Assassination Classroom. Let me phrase that. I've seen the first episode of Blue Exorcist. The first season of Blue Exorcist. I've seen Assassination Classroom. I have seen the first 2 seasons of Sword Art Online. I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, because those are technically anime. And then just a bunch of other random stuff. Bait, you went to Hamilton the other day in Ohio and it was peak. Nice, Bait. Bait, is your name Caden Anderson or were you just asking if I knew them? Because you apparently seem to know a lot about me, and I would like to know who you are. Ryan, when Taryn's not here, you're number 1, I guess. Vince, all Ragged brands overhype their new releases always. Fair enough. What am I seeing? What do you mean, what am I seeing? He's like, yo, you need to. Ryan, your horse's Tinder date will be here soon. Nice, Ryan. Liam, what's up? Crushed. Crazy. Layla would probably do that. Sounds good. Say hi. Honeybee. Hello, Dora. How are you? Do I like rabbits? Rabbits are fine. They're just animals. Sorry, you're reading old chats, by the way. Yes, I know I am, Zora. I'm trying to get through all the chats. Why is Layla trying to riz you up, bro? I don't know, dude. That's for her to know. Ryan, Desert Punk is where it's at. Hypothetically, Phoenix, I would have to be with someone for that to be used, so I don't think that's happened. Shot? Don't know what that is, so no. Chill guy, am I in a hotel? I am not. I'm in my room. Jared, gotta check out Akame. I have seen that, or at least some of it, because when I was younger, me and my friend, we would stay up late and watch Cartoon Network when it would turn over to Toonami. And that was one of the only animes that was on there, so we would just watch that because we wanted to watch something different and we just wanted to stay up late. So I have seen some of that. Bait, you're just asking if I knew him. Yeah, I don't think I do off the top of my head. So I'm not entirely sure. But Bait, who are you? Since you seem to know who I am. Brazzy, someone's trying to raise her up last night. They were. Nazanin? How old am I? I'm 24. Leia doesn't want any of that. And Taryn's trying to play free safe. Wow. Why are people abbreviating simple phrases? Who knows, Ryan? Juggalo, you agree? Okay. Leia called teddy bear 2 days ago. Chinita. She did call me that when I was wearing the Asics sweater. Oz, Haya, what happened to the red specs? Oz, I'm not going to bed after the stream, so that is why I am not wearing the glasses. Well, yeah, you just have a flirty personality, guys, or you joke in a flirty way sometimes. John, you, hello. Bait, what play am I seeing later? I'm seeing Hamilton, Bait. And I can't wait because some of my friends I'm going with, they've never seen it, but I've seen it a few times. So I know what's going to happen. I'm just very curious as to what they think is going to happen. Razzie, some dudes take it to heart when you call them love. Love's what you call everyone. No, you. Right, am I still in Ohio? And if so, do I plan on moving away for good? Ryan, I'm not in Ohio. I live in Indiana. But there's potential that I might move. We'll see. I have plans to do that. I don't know if it'll be a forever thing, but at some point. And love are your nicknames to people, but you can definitely tell when you're actually flirting. I like how it's trying to, okay, why can't Leia call you babe? Take it to heart, because that's phrases used to commit a person of used to commit person outside. Hamilton was so good. I know, Bait. Hamilton is great seeing it live. That's why I'm so excited for my friends to see it for the first time. Bait, who's your favorite character? And you can answer who's your favorite character in Act 1 and who's your favorite character in Act 2, because those can be different. Mine were. Yes, I count you. All right, that curation dude is definitely shot though. A little bit past you. Thank you. I think we're down for that. Indiana's still a good place. Yeah, Indiana's still pretty good. Razzie was funny. How it all unfolded. We might joke at the end. Razzie has been here long enough to know the lore. Guess not, Janita. Please tune in games here, right? Hi, sir. Good to see you again. Great to see you as well, Goop. I was just saying these random. The next one's probably the king, and then 2, Aaron Burr. Okay. Nice. See, the king, he is a funny character. Like, don't get me wrong, he's funny. But for me, he was never one of the main characters that really was one of the ones I latched onto. For me, for some reason, the very first time I saw it live, the character I latched onto in Act 1 was John Lawrence. And then after that, in Act 2, my favorite was Thomas Jefferson. I thought those two were absolutely awesome when I saw it live for the first time. So those two have always stuck with me. But I like pretty much everyone in the cast. Leia, for real? You ain't no sparing like other folks we know. Zine, you're 18, you study psychology at university. Do you think it's considered major medical major? Nazanin, I don't know what that is, so I have no clue, bruh. Elliot, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Wait, what's ABC method? Layla, I'm not going to be the one to explain that to you. Man, Randy, I don't listen to him. I think he's a singer or a rapper, so I don't have opinions. Bait, honestly, you just liked the song he sang, but you thought it was hilarious. That's fair. That's entirely fair. Janito, tell you what. ABCs? No. Thomas was pretty fire too. Thomas. I forget who Thomas was. Why am I blanking on this? Oh, Jefferson. Okay, yeah. Hey, Thomas pretty fire too. Yeah, he was. Flash, what's up? I don't think there were many bad characters. Yeah, I don't think there were many bad characters either. Bait, what was your favorite or least favorite song in the show? Because I know what my least favorite one is, and I think it's stupid that it's in there. But I know why it's in there. I just don't care for it as much. Vince, is it safe to say that today might be one of the shortest live streams on record due to the musical? No. Vince, today will not be one of the shortest on record because I don't have to leave here and leave where I'm at until 4:50 to 5 o'clock, so I'm still going for at least another hour to an hour and a half. The shortest record on the stream is going to be from I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I was extremely sick and I was still alive for 30 minutes. And then I just was like, it was not good. I hit the 30-minute mark and then I was done. Like, I'm out. I was sick. It was not good. That will be probably the shortest live stream on here. Vince. Yep, doesn't know what psychology is, bro. No. Because you're crazy. Dang, bro, she calling you an idiot. Randy, I get called an idiot all the time. It's nothing new, bruh. We love Randy. He knows it's a joke. Phoenix, no, I should not. A little bit more. Well, Layla has figured it out now. John, yes, I am very early. It's because I am going to see a musical tonight. That is why. Vince, dude's still streaming while sick. The commitment is next level. Bro, I had to get it. I had to get it in. I could, even though I was sick, like, Vince, if you go back and watch that, I was struggling, man. Like, the last 5 minutes of it, I don't even think I'm in the video. I went into the bathroom thinking I was going to throw up. And then if you look back into it, I come back, I just sit down, it didn't happen. And I just was like, okay, I hit the 30-minute mark. I'm done. Bye, guys. I'm going to try and recover. And then after that, I was basically good. You're so bad. Let's see. Kaede? I look like from Cat's Eye? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's an anime. But okay, it's okay. Arlo, UFT, what's up? Ryan, you need my shirt? Ryan, go to Kohl's. That is where I got this from. Traumatized, you got tea. You need mints for your eyes. Why? Jared, you didn't even realize there was a window behind me? Vince Brittany needs to teach a college course on commitment. That's crazy, Vince. As if I could be anyone in Hamilton, who would I be? Well, obviously, the very first thought is I would want to be Hamilton. because main character. But probably if it is to the point where if I choose one character that changes, so like in the first act, John Lawrence then changes to Philip, being Hamilton's son, or the actor that plays him does. If I'm just doing it like that, to where if I'm someone in Act 1, I change to the Act 2 character as well, then I would want to be Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson. Those would be so cool and so much fun to do. If not, then it's probably going to be just Thomas Jefferson because he is my favorite character in the whole show. ESE, how we doing? Long time no see, man. Never mind. Least favorite was probably the first 10 Duel Commandments because the last one was better and the best song you think is Burn. Okay. Now see, I can see why you would say that. The last duel was better, but if they didn't use the first 10 Duel Commandments, you wouldn't know what they were doing. So I can see why the 10 Duel Commandments is in there. It does make sense to me, just because they have to tell you how the duels work, or like they have to show you. But Burn, interesting take for your favorite song. A lot of people, they are not the biggest fans of Burn because Lynn released the song titled First Burn, which is what the Burn was originally supposed to be. They really liked that one better. But I'm very curious. Why was Burn your favorite song, Bait? G2 later, you come to Listerine, you're on. Okay, it works though. Taryn, welcome. How are you? Randy, favorite tennis racket? I don't think I have a favorite. I personally don't. I just like a lot of them. No Coles. What? Layla, wait. Taryn, you can't stand alive. You're sorry. It's all good, Taryn. You at least made it here. That's all that matters. Jared, hey Taryn. Approach? What approach? Hey Jared, hey Lynn. Are we serious? Blue Jay, bro, you get hit on by girls or not? If not, then you don't stand a chance. Blue Jay, here in the chat sometimes it happens, but real life, guess not. Nah, man, not typically. He doesn't want any time. What? By the dozens. Wait, Phoenix. I'm gonna go make a sandwich, so you gotta go. Sounds good, Bait. Still haven't told me who you are, but if you gotta go, man. Layla, what are you confused about? You looked it up. Jenny today's Ralph because for bad. What? You liked all the emotions and energy in Burn? Like, I like it. Wait. Okay. Oh, gee, Layla. Bro, you need... ESE. Bro, you need help because you're debating to returning back to the two-handed backhand because with your one-hand back, you're shown to move it around. It includes to help target with the one-handed backhand. ESE, personally, I don't have any clues or to help with that because I don't use the one-handed backhand. I've always just used a two-hander. So I don't really have much to help you with there. I'm not a coaching professional, personally. It's not the Percept 100D. I thought you were a Yonex guy. I mean, I like Yonex, and I like my Percept 100D. I got 2 of them, but I like that Slinko Blackout 300 V2 just as well. I just like them. Leia, when you find me, you're drawing on the door. Good luck. Tim, how you doing? What's up? How we doing? I'll promote myself. Okay. Dark Sun, what you walk into? Randomness, dude. And I probably don't even know what's going on. Been starting bingo early, I see. You haven't been proposed to yet, so we're going strong. Nice. Tennis, what's closest to the Gel Res 9? So, closest to the Gel Res 9, one shoe that you could look into is one of the I think it's the On Roger Pro. That one I've had a friend, he used Gel Res 9 and he really liked that shoe. Something else you could look for, technically, if you get the Gel Resolution 10 in the right size, it can be similar, but it's still going to feel weird just because they changed it so much. But besides that, you could do something like, Randy, calm down. But the Gel Resolution 9, yeah. What else is there out right now? There is the Nike Vapor Cage, if you want to go in terms of cushion. That is something that you could do if you just want the cushioning like the 9, but it depends on how you need the shoe to fit tennis, because the Gel Resolution 9, since it's ASICS, it's pretty narrow, so you have to kind of see what you think. Some people have told me before they like the Diadora Blue Shield Torino 3. They like that one because it has a similar cushion level to the Resi 9, and it's a little bit narrow too, just like the shoe is. So that one may be one to look into. Or you could maybe even maybe if it forks your foot, you can maybe even get away with the new Barricade that just released this year. So there are options, but it just depends on how it feels on, because that's the biggest thing, because it has to fit your foot specifically. Taryn, okay, you can't be on the phone any longer. Bye. All good, Taryn. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you feel better. Find something that's in brain rot. Yeah, man. We ain't doing that here. So sick. Me too, girl. Don't worry. Everybody out. Phoenix, what does that even mean? Vince, bro, you just can't seem to fit in any On running or tennis shoes. Narrow, bro. I mean, some of the court shoes, yeah. I will agree with you. Very narrow. But the regular walking shoes, I haven't noticed that they're too narrow, but I'm not entirely sure. I've only wore one pair. I'm actually wearing a pair right now, because these are the shoes I'm wearing to the show tonight. So I have these. These have always worked very well and very nice for me, Vince, but I don't know. I don't think they're narrow personally, but I guess my foot does tend to lean a little bit more towards the narrow side, is my assumption. But I think that these ones have always served me very well. Layla, wait, where are his glasses? Layla, I'm not going to bed after this, so I don't have to wear the glasses. But where'd they go? My actual ones are right here. Phoenix, you stole them. My eyes are pretty. Well, thanks, Layla. Much appreciated. Phoenix, what bush? My beard? What you talking about? Whoops, meant smoking. Layla, you're not touching my eyebrows. Why you want to do a spa day? Why are you trying to do a spa day, Layla? That's crazy. All clowns are your babies. The boats? What boats? Element of will always be the best, okay? Vince, dang, bro, he's actually an On spokesperson? No. I have told many people in the store, hey, you may not want to buy the shoes, the On shoes, just because A, they're expensive, but B, they're also not going to fit you properly. If they don't fit right, I ain't recommending them, especially for that much money. And he matched the kicks with the shirt. Yes, I did, sir. Phantom, what's up? Wild, what's up? Layla, don't be hating on a man who can actually match his clothes. Insane. This woman appreciate that. Ramona, what's up? Comrade, I don't know what you're talking about, so no clue. Venus, okay. Not hating, but admiring. Layla, you see? Okay, Ramona, you joined your live after 7 days. It's all good, Ramona. Thank you for coming back to another one. I appreciate it. Vince, it's a stupid meme. That is why. That is what it is. You like when you match a hard fit is nice. Tech looks weird. Fair. Me with the sleeper build. That's what I said. I don't got one yet. I gotta work on that. Ramona, your baby is just 2 months old? Well, congratulations. I did not know you had a kid. Michael, do I like Pokemon? Yes, I like Pokemon. Very big fan. Been playing Pokemon for years. Conrad, oh, the shirt threw you off? What did it throw you off about? You see it. Wait, guess what? What's up, Wyatt? He's been modest. We all know he. Wow, Layla. He's trying to get. No, I'm not trying to get that. Beeswax? No, I have not ever done that. But welcome back to another stream. Appreciate you being here. Ramona, you have 2 children. Your daughter's 2. Nice. Congratulations. Phoenix, I'm wearing Valentino right now. I am wearing Valentino right now. Phoenix, you're so right. But so disappointed. That's crazy. Michael, Happy New Year, brethren. Michael, Happy New Year to you as well. That is all you care about. No. Vince, which head? What are you? Now I'm confused. Ramona, your husband is Portuguese and you're Indian. Very nice. Very, very cool. No. Michael, you have a watch like that. It's interesting. I've never heard of that brand, but nice. Beeswax, your friends set a cat on fire on Christmas. That's not good. Hey, Taylor, how are you? I'm fine, Eddie. What's up? As long as you have it. Look like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know what Napoleon. I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite at all, so I don't know what you're talking about. Ramona, I am not married. I'm completely single. There's no ring on this finger. Everybody wants anything. No. He's like, what I've been doing for Christmas? Not much. Just kind of like hanging around the house. That's about it. Some of my extended family came in from Texas to be here and see us, but besides that, haven't really been doing too much else besides hanging around the house with them and work. That's it. Well, I'm shaped like an old school sippy cup. What do you mean? Please provide an example. You love it. Like, why am I so sassy? I just am, girl. There you go. You love it low key. Ramona, it's your chance. Yeah, they're jealous that bro's been chatting up with babes online all day. I don't know, dude. Wyatt. I mean, you could, but that is entirely your decision, buddy. No booze. No booze, beeswax. Have never had booze. Don't plan on having booze. Or would like to make either son-in-law. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Ramona. Just go. Wyatt, thank you for the gift and the jewels. I appreciate it. Sean, what's up? I'm gonna buy you love me. Okay. Samantha, how are you? How we doing? Phoenix, Ramona. Vince never even had a shot of tequila. Be Rody. Wow, correct. I've never had a shot of tequila. I've never had a shot, unless it was water, because my friends were playing a drinking game. They wanted me to play. I was like, I'm only drinking water. They're like, that's fine. Just play. I was like, okay. You're married, no? Sean, why? Carla, what's up? Farmer, how we doing? No, I do not. I do not do any type of trading. Samantha, hello. Ramona, why should I do that? He's like, dude, you never had booze. That's crazy. I know. Most of my friends or people I meet when they first when I first tell them that, they are shocked, and then they ask me why, and then they ask what's wrong with me, and then I tell them, yes, that is true. What did I say? They were shocked. They asked me why. I said, just never want to. And they asked me what's wrong with me, and I say probably a lot. That's usually how that goes. Vince, I swear this dude Brody's a unicorn. Why am I a unicorn? I have no horn. I am white like a unicorn, but why am I a unicorn? Actually, why? Leave your husband run away with me? No, don't do that. Do I play Roblox? I do not. Ramona, he told me dreams about you? No. Craig, not gay, bro. Did I watch Lizzie McGuire? I did not. It was on when I was growing up, but I never watched Lizzie McGuire, no. Isn't it? Samantha, people are people. Of course, dude's most straight-laced dude you've ever seen. You should play Roblox? No. Fancy, don't know what you're talking about. Black Hat Bro looks like the embodiment of Grok AI. Why is that? Vince, never gotten angry, never broken a racket, never hooked a line call, never had a shot of tequila. Makes sense. Yeah, sorry, man. Really used to watch Lizzie McGuire, Hannah Montana, and That's So Raven. I watched Hannah Montana and That's So Raven. I did watch those two. I just never watched Lizzie McGuire. Like Hannah Montana, the whole throwing for a loop, her best friend being Lily, and even her not knowing she was Hannah until much later on the show, crazy. Max running that cabana, crazy. And then Jason Earls being her brother Jackson and being so much older than all of them, crazy. Well, I'm not gonna lie, you've only seen Hannah Montana? You need to dang it, they're right. You gotta redo the brakes on the CRV. They're okay, Janito. Cool.
Trench. If I search up average man, it would be me and Grok AI. Have you heard their responses yet? That's you. I have not heard Grok's responses, but I am a man. No. Hillary Duff is still your favorite. Nice. Alex on early, I see. Yeah, Alex. Alex, you know where I'm going to be tonight, so I had to get this done earlier because there's no way I'm going to be able to do it during the show or after the show. Phoenix, yep. Alex, yep. Dude, Alex, apparently you guys are gonna have a few more guests tonight. In I have not checked the group chat yet, but I think you guys are gonna have some unexpected guests that might be appearing before they go back to school. You should do modeling. Ramona, people have told me that before, but I've just never actually looked into it. Maybe. Layla, what's up? Ramona, it's New Year's Eve where you're at. Nice, Ramona. You're a day ahead of me then. Congratulations. Alex, you might not be able to go. You're stuck at work. Oh no. How long do you think you're gonna be at work, bro? No, I am not. Layla, it's cold. But you're in Texas. How can it be cold? It's Texas. Butterfly, ciao from Italy. Well, hello from the US, Butterfly. Thank you for being here all the way from Italy. That's awesome. Modeling for Amazon. Flipkart? What? Cakes, hello. No. No maid costume in the closet. See, you know what's funny, Phoenix? I was at a white elephant gift exchange with my friends like a few nights ago, and one of my friends, he actually did get a maid costume, and he actually put it on. We all started dying laughing. It was hilarious to see him because then someone turned on some random anime song and he just started dancing to it as an anime maid would just to be funny, and it was one of the most hilarious things ever. Liam, what's up, bro? What's up? Oh yeah, and then he said Phoenix, you guys all know that I'm giving this to whoever I get for next year's Secret Santa, right? And so now it's just gonna be passed around to apparently all of us at some point, depending upon who they all get for the Secret Santa. Ramona, you did modeling for Amazon. That's awesome. Alex, enjoy Hamilton. Gotta go. Thanks, Alex. Butterfly, you retracted your messages. I saw that you were. I saw you said you were from Italy, but yeah. What were you saying? Texas is peak. You sure about that? Phoenix, give me his account. Nah, I ain't doing that, Phoenix. Layla, what? Didn't you? Times are different. No, I'm pretty sure the Statue of Liberty came from the French. Phoenix, you don't. Who said that? No, right. Ramona, do I watch web series? Like what? What would a web series be? Vince, Brody, what would it take for me to settle down? In Gary, Indiana? Nothing. That's never happening. I will not ever do that personally. It is not worth it, Vince. I value my life. Lindsay, what's up? You're surprised I know what French people are? Why? Lindsay, I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to go see a musical tonight, so I'm very excited about that. But besides that, we're doing pretty good. We're having a good stream. How are you doing, Lindsay? Vince just dying laughing. Ramona, you do watch web series on Hotstar? I've never heard of that, Ramona, but like, what is an example of a web series? Dave, what watch am I wearing? I'm wearing a Citizen watch. I got this as a graduation gift from my parents when I graduated high school. So that is what I'd be watching. Well, that's what I'd be wearing. Lindsay, you're doing good. Very nice. Can't complain. What musical? The musical is Hamilton. I've seen it a few times before live. I also watched it on Disney Plus, and I've just listened to the soundtrack because, of course, me being a theater kid growing up, I went through my Hamilton phase. So now I'm inviting a bunch or a few of my other friends. They all said yes, we would like to go watch it. And I was like, perfect. So we're all going to Hamilton tonight. There's 5 of us, and it'll be a great time. Looking forward to it. Minute Geo plus Hotstar is an app. Okay. Goose. Sizzing, good stuff. Web series of different genres. Okay. Lindsay, oh yeah. Oh god, the Hamilton phase. You had that phase too. I feel like most people that get into musicals at some point they have the Hamilton phase. Typically, it doesn't always happen, but it typically does. Well, you do watch Turkish dramas too. Nice. Yikes. Janito. No one said it, Janito. But I know what you're doing. Leia, you were 12, okay? Layla, there has been no message from you. Guess you didn't really want to talk that much. It's just character development. It is just character development. It's almost like a rite of passage. The funny thing is about Hamilton is the fact that when I was in my government class as a senior, I actually did use some of the lyrics from Hamilton to help me when I was taking a test in my government class because it asked about some of the stuff that Hamilton talked about. And I was like, oh, yeah, this happened in this year because I was just singing through the song in my head. And I was like, oh, wait, I know this answer. Phoenix, you like Ham. That's the closest you're getting to Hamilton. Fair enough. Is it? No, Vince is not. Lindsay, your friends are in love with Hamilton. I mean, it is good. Don't get me wrong. I can definitely see why everyone says it's overplayed, and why it's overhyped. I can see it. Like, I fully understand, but I still like it personally. Right, you call Sona Muna two good-looking guys in Punjabi. You are Sona Muna. Well, thanks, Ramona. I appreciate it. But how's your husband gonna feel if he knows you're saying stuff like that? Leia thinks a bitch had a gotcha life phase. You did. Wayne Hamilton is dumb. It can be, but I like it. Chewy, bro, you just played with your new arrow and you love it so much. Nice, Chewy. Very nice. William, do I think Sinner will win the AO? I think he has a good chance. It's Sinner at the Australian Open. He won it this year, so he's got a good chance. Chewy, what do you like about your new arrow? That's what I was trying to say.
Data, you're just doom scrolling YouTube lives. What's a gateway musical? For you, you personally don't watch them, but you did watch and enjoy the original West Side Story. Okay. So you liked West Side Story. Data, usually a good gateway musical is just stuff that they're technically considered, I think, like jukebox musicals, to where they're musicals based off of songs from a group that already existed. So you could do a song like, you could do a musical like Jersey Boys, which is the music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. If you're a fan of ABBA, you could do, what is it? Mamma Mia, that's what the musical is. You could do that if you're a fan of ABBA's music. You could do, what's another one? You could do, those two are the big ones that come to my mind that's like the most broad in terms of gateway ones, or like jukebox musicals. Or if you want something that's like really short, or you could do a Disney one. If you like Disney movies, you could do like The Lion King. You could do Aladdin. You could do Frozen. You could do, what else? What else is there? You could do Newsies. If you watch the movie Newsies, they made that into a musical. So it just depends on what you like previously, because there's probably something for you. It just depends on what you would prefer. If you have a little bit more of a, if you have a little bit of other things you like and you're comfortable sharing, by all means, share away, and I'll try and think of one for you. But if not, that's cool, man. So Muna could be a brother too, okay? Whereas I think Carlos wins AO this time and completes the career Grand Slam. That'd be interesting to see, Vince. Yeah, I am not up for grabs. Interesting. Chewy, because you wanted to play with Rafa racket, you feel like the one you got is heavier, and you feel like now you can hit shots with a ton of spin. Nice. Crazy. Lindsay, your friend is glazing Hamilton right now. Why, did she hear me talking about it, Lindsay? Rob, hey, it's the top 15 PGA players combined. What's up, Rob? How you been? Chewy, because you really like hitting super spinning shots when you do approach shot. It's pretty big. Nice. Husband's a millimeter. Wow. Phoenix, I don't even know what that is, so no. Done. You obviously could be PGA player creates play for loving fan. Allison, you're learning your bath and still watching the stream. Well, thanks, Allison. I appreciate it. PGA guys Bagel. Allison, hope you... Layla, don't say that. That's mean. Samantha, sorry. No, Phoenix. Mr. Put on the blockers. Nah, man. I'm not going to bed after this stream, so I don't need to wear them for this one. As a combination of the top 50 PGA Tours will never not be funny. I'm like a brother to you, okay? As you know, he just starts yapping out of nowhere about Hamilton. Yeah, that's fair. Chewy, yes. JH, what's up? Dennis, who's the next number 3 to rival Sinner and Alcaraz? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's up to that level yet, because they're just completely different. So I'm not sure. Layla, just say you hate. Layla, you know I don't hate you. Why would you think that? The shirt is tucked in, so it's not good for cleaning my glasses right now. Hypertub, what's up? Janito, you've never seen Hamlet, or wait, Hamilton, both, which you start with. Janito, I've never seen Hamlet either. I've heard about it, never saw it. But if you, Hamilton, I like. So the thing about Hamilton is, though, it's nothing but music. So like there's not really a big point in the show where they're doing majorly just talking. So if you're, Hamilton might be a little bit much, Don't start with Les Mis. Les Mis is a lot. Now, granted, I have seen Les Mis. No, I said that wrong. I have not seen Les Mis, but I know the story and the gist of Les Mis. That's a tough show to get through for the first one, I would assume. So between Hamlet and Hamilton, I would probably lean towards Hamilton. That's me personally, Janito. It's very nice millimeter. Huge. Rob sub, you have to track when you hit the tour so we can all be day one PGA fans for you. Whipping out the ThinkPad, that's a pro move. Tennis and golf. Well, thanks, Rob. Much appreciated. Sorry for saying. Don't put you in timeout. Samantha. I have that power. Just remember. Vince, you say that player is Fonseca, okay? I'm giving mysterious bookkeeper. Why? Lindsay, help. She just said he was fine. She said Hamilton was fine, meaning Lin-Manuel Miranda or the actual Alexander Hamilton. Samantha, hi. Rob, start with Lehman's first, then to him. Have I experienced a glitch in the Matrix? I don't believe so. Chewie said hi. How long is Les Mis? I think it's like 3 to 4 hours. Rough guess. Oh, 2 hours and 50 minutes to 3 hours. Rough guess. Samantha, no, he won't subscribe. Okay. Z, yes, you don't know, but you're scared. Yeah? Okay. You have experience? Have I experienced Mandela effects? Probably. Like, I think the one is "We Are the Champions" from Queen. The Mandela effect is everyone thinks it ends with "of the world," but it doesn't. It doesn't. It just ends with "We are the champions," and that's it. I think that one got me when I was younger. Oh no! I sounded like Mario there. Rob. The movie isn't too bad. Russell Crowe isn't winning anything for singing though. You haven't. Ramona's experienced Mandela effects. Nice. Start with the movie, and if you can tolerate it, watch it play. MG, am I planning on seeing the following movies? Scream, Seven, Primate, and Avatar. I didn't even know they were making another Scream movie, so I wasn't planning on watching one, but I might watch one for Scream. I think Scream is hilarious. Samantha, how long did I put you in timeout for? I think it was like 5 minutes or something. Looney Tunes is now Looney Tunes. Oh, okay. Skechers is now Skechers. All right. Chinito, you refuse to believe there's not of the world. You'll have to go find out for yourself now. Yeah, man. Oh, Ramona, Kit Kat is now Kit Kat. Rob, only recent good movie was All Quiet on the Western Front. I did not see that one, personally. What's the max? Samantha, what do you mean by what's the max? Oh, the max is 24 hours. That is what it says. Jasmine, if I say that, whether yes or no, you're just trying to get me with that question. Crazy. She's just trying to troll right from the beginning. Can't believe this. But Jasmine, when I was younger, we had a bubble wand to where we did not have to do that. We would just put it in whatever would make the bubbles, and then we would just wave it in the air, and that's what we did. Samantha, the max time, yeah, 24 hours. White. I don't know what you're talking about. OMG. All Quiet is a solid 9.2 movie on the adjusted for Marvel scale. What does that even mean? Lindsay, you saw the new SpongeBob movie? Is it worth it? Vince, where are y'all going for dinner after Hamilton? I don't know if we are going to dinner. I'm not sure. We haven't planned dinner. I was just trying to get everyone to actually go see the show. That's my thing. Ramona, you're a Barbie girl, all right. Samantha, bye, subscribe. Thanks, Samantha, much appreciated. MVG, the new Avatar is great, but it's 3 hours. That's a long time. Crystalline, hello. Jasmine, yeah, I knew you were trying to troll, Jasmine. But I knew you subscribe. You just subscribed. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Jasmine, that's awesome. Rob, here's a tennis question. Are shock bands and rags, are they still legal? You remember everyone had them when you played pro? Are you talking about the rubber band they would put in the string, Rob? Because if you are, then yes, it's still legal to do. And most people do use a dampener, so it is fine. If that's what you are referencing. Crystalline, how am I? I'm doing good. Can't complain. But besides that, not much else. Jasmine, congrats on that. That would have made you. See, I knew you were trying to get me, Jasmine. Don't think I didn't. Rowan, did I watch Jumanji? I watched one of them. The one with The Rock and Kevin Hart in it. But that was it. Robotnik, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? MVG, anything to say on Stranger Things Volume 2? Nope. I've never seen Stranger Things, so I got nothing to say. Rob, bro, you know, I'll have to think about if you take her to Hamilton. What you talking about, Rob? Karen, hi, you're back. You're going to work at the supermarket, but they cut your hours for today. You think you look better without the glass. How's Tuesday going so far? Have an awesome day in week 2. Karen, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And for the compliment. Nice as well. But today's been going fine so far. Nothing too crazy. Getting ready to go see Hamilton here soon, the musical. So that's very fun. I'm going with a few friends. And so I can't wait. It's going to be a great time. Lindsay, it was okay. Pretty funny. You also saw the new Anaconda movie. It was hilarious. Nice. Jasmine, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. MG, you thought Anaconda was a troll movie? Okay. Rob, yes, sir. The gimmick rubber band woven in seemed like it wasn't too advantageous. I had stacks given to you, but it's just a rubber band. Yeah, it's just a rubber band, dude. Definitely didn't see any shock absorbing qualities of Provost. Maybe off-serve, but not really just a box of plastic and rubber bands. Yeah. The dampeners are just like personal preference. You like them, you don't. That's about it. Ramona, today's your niece's birthday. Very nice. That's awesome. Layla, too many girls know me. What is that? What do you mean by that? Razzie, how's the new Civic holding up? It's fine. It's a car. That's it. That is my exact thoughts about it. It's a car. Not much else. MG, where am I watching it at? What theater? The theater is called the Aronoff Center. It's in Cincinnati. That is where we're seeing it. Shorts. I don't know, Rob. Have fun, but you're gonna miss me. Well, Karen, I'll miss you too. Rob, gotta say the head dampeners were pretty cool. Kind of gives Nike authenticate tag vibes though. Okay. I don't think I know what those actually look like, but okay. Sir, I don't know what you're saying. Layla, I'll miss you more. What, Layla? Have a great night, man. Favorite channel to just chill at. Well, thanks, MVG. I appreciate that. Means a lot. Ramona, do I have ancestry from Germany? I have no clue. I don't know anything about my ancestry. Popcorn, that's weird. Okay. Rob, the red tags. Pros leave on their shoes. You have to wear them for endorsement deals. It's a plastic tag that goes with the laces. It's trash. Okay. I did not know those were a thing. Panda, what's up, bro? Sir, I was not alive for that, so no. Lindsay, you sense some beef between the ladies here? I don't know, Lindsay. Vince, you actually have this stream up while stringing your E-Zone. Nice. What you putting in? Wait, did the natural gut already break again, Vince? Or are you stringing a different one? Panda, pick a number from 1 through 30. 26. Corbin, what's up? Robin Bay. Oh, want a piece of PGA Pro, baby. I don't know about that, bro. Right, you have similar features like Germans and Dutch. Interesting. Razzie, pretty sure I mentioned something about Northern Ireland, right? Razzie, I did not. Someone else was asking me if my family was from Ireland, but I said I have no clue. I don't know anything about my previous lineage or anything like that. I got no idea. I just know I look at my skin, I see white. I am a white boy. That is it. Lana just jokes. Vince, nah, bro, you got 3 Zone 98s. Nice. Nah. Layla Phoenix, where'd you go? Isaac, what's up, buddy? How are you? You're too possessive for a throuple. He's from the land of golf. I get tense and you think you're forgetting something. Do you have to swing the racket? Raylan, you might have to swing the racket just a little bit. You could try and use your hand, but that would be a lot harder to do. So I would try swinging the racket, just to be safe. See if that helps. Lindsay's just laughing. If they're good, you can hold the racket out. Okay, sarcasm. Yeah. Vince, honestly, you don't know why you're obsessed with Unixu lore. Vince, you figured out how it was pronounced, and you just are like, I have to figure this out now. You were infatuated. Ramona, you can be a Hollywood star. Well, thank you, Ramona. I appreciate that. I actually have 2 friends that moved out to LA to pursue acting in Hollywood. So I have big respect for them that they actually went out and did it. That's awesome, and I really hope it works out for them. Janito, you were gone for 7 minutes. What happened? I don't know, Janito. Something did. Leah, Janito, hi. Raylan, do I need tennis shoes or can I wear Heelys? So, Raylan, I would say it'd be best to get tennis shoes. You could wear Heelys. I have a pair, but I have not actually tried wearing them to play tennis in. But if you are okay with taking that risk, by all means, let me know how it goes. But I'm not going to be the one to do it. Bora, you're going to be playing in 40-degree weather. Should you drop string tension? Yeah, that would probably not be a bad idea, just because the colder weather will typically tighten your strings up a little bit or make it feel stiffer. So dropping your tension by a little bit may not be the worst thing. Bistro? No. Vince, yeah, exactly. You have to pronounce it correctly. No. Bingo! Nice, Vince. Karen and Layla, What's a good ship name? I don't think there is one. Well, I could try acting in a movie. Maybe one day if I get the chance. Oh, you got dropped from pretends for drug tests. You can do healings. All right. No throwables here unless Kirby's involved. Who's Karen? And what age did you start playing tennis? I started playing tennis around 13/14. Especially in Hallmark movies, they would love to cast me. Okay. Raylan, can you use a cooking pan? You don't have a racket. You could. It's going to be harder, but it is possible. Strong tension is going to matter much in cold weather if you're familiar with the racket. Person said they were kind of missing. Okay. All right. Hey, so it is 4:23. At the latest, I have to be leaving here by 5. So for the remainder of the stream, it's time for the co-host to show up. You all know him. You all love him if you've been here before. But for those of you who are new, I do have a co-host. His name is Kirby. He helps me read chats, make sure everybody is staying in line. And yeah, man. He has to make his appearance. He's been waiting. He's been sitting right there the whole time. He was just, looking forward to it. He was missing all y'all. Leia says she's better than Karen. Janito, 1000%. Robbie started at 17, played pro later for 2 years, got in trouble. Now you're in corporate tech, baby. Nice, Rob. Janito, Kirby, my man, Mr. Kirby. Kirby, you got your own fan base, bro. They like you better than me. They've even said that before. He's always mad at us. He's not mad. He's just Kirby. She said, Ramona said, hi, Kirby. You are too cute, but apparently I'm cuter. That's crazy, Kirby. Lindsay, all hail King Kirby. Next step is PGA with me, okay? Is Kirby a functional tennis racket? No, Kirby is not. He's too soft. Ramona, your husband isn't happy with you. Phoenix girlfriend's crashing out right now. Sorry for being absent. PRB. You're all good, Phoenix. Handle and take care of what you need to handle and take care of. Phoenix can't pull. Well, apparently, Phoenix pulls more than I do because he's got a girlfriend right now, so. But have you really tried using him as a racket? No, I have not. But I don't think Kirby would appreciate it, so I'm not going to. You're not fooling us with that one. I had a girlfriend too. I did, but I don't right now. And if Phoenix currently has one, he pulled. Logic. Ramona, what kind? I don't know about that. She really started crying, worrying about her future. Existential dread. How old is she, Phoenix? Is that normal? How old is she? $18? Maybe. I would have thought that would have been happening a little bit later at like 20 to 21, but if it's 18, I could see it. Especially if she's trying to decide about college and stuff, or like what she wants to do. I could see it. Angel, you know those glasses that you're wearing in your profile picture? You might want to take those off, look at me again, and then see if you still think that. Chewy, yo, what? You joined back and this what you see? What, Kirby? Yeah, Kirby's here, Chewy. Keaton, yo, what's up? No, Ramona. See, I can kind of see the resemblance. Nah. Jason, what's up? How are you? Keaton, thank you. I appreciate it. Lindsay, Kirby is not on my lap. Kirby is on the chair. My lap is not near Kirby at all. You have t-shirts in your face. Raylan, all of them? Am I going to do more YouTube shorts? Yeah, eventually. Lindsay, for now. He ain't moving, Lindsay. There's a 17-year-old that keeps messaging you asking for you to be his... Ew. Why? Angel, you want to be with Kirby? Nah. W. Why, Layla? Did they just randomly start messaging you about that? Because that's crazy. No, Chewy, I did not. Don't be putting words in my mouth. Ted Kirby? Curry's gonna be... Is it gonna be possessed and moved? No, he's not. Make excuses why it's okay. Chill, you need a cougar too. Don't turn to the dark side, Layla. JK, sir. You don't know, you're a man. I'm sure that you've always liked older man. Nice. Audrey, hello, how are you? Is your profile picture Coraline? It is Coraline. Nice. Snakes, you're scared. Why are you scared? Chewy, you're 45. All right. Be his cougar. Phoenix, aren't you calming down your girlfriend? Chewy JK. If you know, sir, am I single? Yes, I am single. Lindsay, you always date older too. Nice. Tell him that Chewy will be his cougar. Maybe you can try new things. I was gonna say, Layla, that right there is a case, and you admitted to it. Okay, chill out, guys. Panda, if celebrities were Pokemon, who would I use my Master Ball for? No one. I would. When I have the Master Ball in Pokemon, I really don't use the Master Ball because the new games, it's so much easier to catch everything without it. I don't need to use it. I just like hold on to it, and then it just kind of sits in my bag the whole time. Angel, how old are you? Jesus, acquired taste as long as she's happy. Call her dad, brother, or friend, cute too. Well, Angel 17, before I even consider this conversation. 17. If you know, straight or gay, I'm straight. If you know. Sorry, but you're too young. I think he is the guy messaging you, lol. Huh? I think he is. Who's the Mewtwo of celebrities? I don't know, Panda. I honestly don't know that many celebrities' actual name. Like, if I've seen a movie, I probably don't know who's in the movie. I just know their character. That's it. Phoenix, I don't try, I am. It's okay, Angel. At least you built up the courage to ask. The Rock. Never talked to a girl. You respect the confidence, though, for real. The Rock is the Mewtwo of celebrities. Interesting. Pergrant. I had cool glasses a week ago. Where are they? So Pergrant. The reason I'm not wearing those glasses like last week is because I'm not going to bed right after this live stream. So that is why I'm not wearing them. But they are behind me in my room. Chibi the cougar. Am I pregnant? No, I can't physically become pregnant. Single mom? Angel is going for everybody. Get glasses that don't make you sleepy. Pregnant? I'm good, bro. Angie, you'd love to, but you don't really swing that way. All right. You posted. Hold on. I need proof. Congratulations, you did post. Just went outside to keep your man in your mailbox. It's 10 below zero temperature here in Massachusetts. Very yucky. And Emily, your Chihuahua dog, we don't like the cold weather. Yeah, below 10, not good, Karen. Not good. Just joined, you just heard you can't physically get pregnant. Yeah, not me. You came in at a weird time then. But someone was saying someone thought I was pregnant. I was like, no, I can't physically do that. I'm a dude. Poor Angel is 0 for 2. Ramona, it's 3 a.m. where you're at. That's insane, Ramona. Why are you awake? Dylan, that's hilarious. I mean, whatever you say. Is there anything that would satiate Kirby's hunger? No, Kirby is forever hungry. Lindsay, that has been disproven to where it's not true. So, no. Like, that's a hair vid. Let someone do that anyway. No. No, I would not. Chewy, yes. No, I will not, Angel. For years, people have misread your name as PR, as pregnant. Your initials are PR, Grant. Your dad made this account when you were a kid. Sounds good, Grant. Layla, wow, you're just someone. No, what you mean by that, Layla? If you know, why do you want me to go closer to the camera? Isaac, can I go to your wedding? Isaac, I don't know when that's gonna be, so I don't have any plans for a wedding right now. Maybe, we'll see. Marcos, what's up, buddy? Maria, it worked. If it worked though, would you? And you'd say you got stung so people would. No. It's going, feeling happy. Marcos, we're feeling excited because I'm going to go see a musical tonight. That's about it. Oh, your baby is not letting you sleep. Oh, gotcha. Karen, did you spell Cobb's name right? Karen, you need to spell his name right. You need to change the O to an I and then add an R after the I. Oh, you're based on the name, bro. Drop that paint. No. Layla. King. Kirby. Or his name is Kirby, not Kobe. This is about tennis, right? What's the funniest tennis move, in my opinion? Funniest tennis move? I don't know if there's a funniest tennis move. It's probably just any shot that someone does between their legs. I think those tend to be pretty funny, and just like if it works, it's hilarious. If not, you just laugh at them, be like, "Dude, what were you attempting to do?" But when it works, it's amazing. Isaac Hamilton, yes, Hamilton. Can I see you with the glasses on? Nah, I'm not getting up, bro. Am I a cougar or a panther? I'm a human. I'm not an animal. Unless you consider humans animals, which I guess technically they are. Chewy underhand serve. Yeah, do you like, I don't know who that is, Ramona. Marcos, okay. John, you did not miss Kirby. He's right here. Okay, thanks so much. Behind the back trick play. Still sure Kirby's in a racket. Hands down the tweener lob winner. I don't know if that's funny, Vince, because if that happens to you, you're just pissed. Well, you're eating peanuts. Nice. Phoenix, you're back. Your friends picked her out. Humans are animals. What you mean, Layla? Kirby kind of looks like you. No offense, bro. What you talking about? He's just wants to put the glass on. Nah, I'm good. If you know. No, I did not birth Kirby. Do I watch any other sports? Isaac, not really. I've never really cared to watch any other sports. Tennis. I barely even watch tennis. I barely even watch professional tennis. I just don't care to watch it. I'm just gonna play it. These both are pink. I don't know. Kirby does not look like a Honda Accord coupe. I don't think he does. Jeffrey, what are we doing with Kirby? Kirby is my co-host, so he monitors chat for me. So yeah, that's what we do. She's the highest paid Bollywood actress. Nice. What is that? Gumball? No, this is Kirby, bruh. He's his own video game series. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find a cute theater girl tonight. I highly doubt that, Layla. Can you tell the glasses make outside look like the apocalypse? Layla, I saw that. Abdul, when will I visit Saudi Arabia? There are interesting places and projects, people like Ronaldo and other famous people trying to advertise. I have no idea, Abdul. I don't have any plans to visit Saudi Arabia right now, especially because I don't have my passport right now, so we'll see. What's his pay? What do you mean? Rosie Kirby actually timed you out the other night. Kirby, how'd you do that? What's Kirby's pay? Kirby just does it for the love of the game, bro. He asked not to be paid. Grant, if your name's Grant, I don't think you're a girl, bro. Good afternoon, Brody and Kirby. Kushal, welcome back. How you doing? Well, Vince, bingo. Phoenix, he's going to find a theater at POV. I'm going to be there. Well, if you somehow showed up, that'd be insane. Because why are you here all the way from Texas? Kirby Green? What does that mean? Ramona, Kirby does not have a girlfriend. Oh, don't go. Illegal. Thanks, David. Late work day today. Taking to dinner right now. All right, David. Well, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy dinner. Man, just clock out of Layla. You gonna be here on tomorrow on this Wednesday? Yes, Karen, I will be here tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure when yet, but I will be here. Grant just met. Grant's your family name. Okay. Then what's your actual name, Grant? So yeah, I don't know what that is. Ramona. Oh, David is here. Everyone say hi. Unit. Handling some girls for the rest of us. Unit. There's a lot of girls. I don't have one right now. Drinking alcohol. Is it crime in Saudi? Well, good. I don't have to worry about that then, because I don't drink alcohol. And it's bingo. Exactly, Vince. That's what's up. We doing fusilli with meat sauce. Okay. David, don't you have to eat or something? Need to talk to you. Brassy, here we go. Like goey. Sorry, everyone games make me look like a faint, even though you don't. And that's Serge. What's up, William? How are you? Boy, sucks. Brazzy, you and me both, like, I think we have the same idea right now. Abdul, yes, alcohol is not available at all. It's forbidden. Perfect. I'll get it. I'll fit in because I don't drink alcohol anyway. Good. What about you? William, I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to go see a musical, so I am going to end the stream here within the next 20 minutes. So that way I can get to our meeting place on time. Taryn, hell, you just took your 10th nap for the day and you're feeling a little better. Nice, Taryn. Fave, nope. I've never been hunting, so no. I'm already seeing it. How was your day? Taryn, pretty good. Getting ready for the musical. And we're streaming. We're good. Glad there. Let me chill. Hey guys, get on my face. Tell you what kind of car you're driving. You don't drive all either. Sure, Karen. What car you drive? Like, if you mind you, then you didn't fall, so you deleted. Like, I guess that qualifies you as a totaler. Vince, that I'm not getting that one. I'm confused. You never gave me it. What are you talking about? Roy, when's my birthday? Janito, my birthday was in October. If you want to know exactly when it is, I have a live stream on the channel because I live streamed on my birthday. It says a birthday live stream or birthday stream or something. David Layla, I won't preach to y'all. I can't. Sorry. Not mind my business. Love on the video comment. 2025 Nissan Sentra. Nice, Karen. Very nice. What do you think about it? In case she doesn't run, we got enough for anything. Shows stop line. Okay. Fine. Full shape. Bro, this Maroa vacuum print to your Coke and spilled. Oh, Raylan, that sucks. First family, we'll talk soon. Taryn, have a great one. Sneaker people don't drink, don't smoke, all clean basically. All right, Vince. Never heard about that, but okay. Street. Whoa. I don't think he does that. You too, bro. Crazy. Another day. Yeah. You all can save that for another stream. If I don't catch you New Year's, we'll talk soon. Ramona, yes, I am straight. Abdul, you thought all Americans drink alcohol? No, not all of us. Just depends. Most of us probably do, but not all. Isaac, should you start making content? Isaac, that's up to you, bro. If you want to, by all means, go for it. If not, you don't have to. It's your choice. Have a blessed Tuesday evening, chat. Thanks, Karen. You as well. See. Did I miss something? You know what? You don't even want to know. Every 10 minutes in it shows. What? If you think I've buttoned my shirt way too high, why? What, you want me to go down to like this one? Because that ain't happening. Vince, you actually admire the discipline and commitment. Vince, I don't necessarily think the alcohol thing is discipline. I think that's just the fact of I've never had it, so it's always been easy just to say no. Raylan, yeah. Taryn, I didn't tell you about my day. Well, Taryn, I woke up around like 11:30 to noon, so that's basically it. I just kind of like hung around, and then I was getting ready for the musical I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see Hamilton tonight with a group of friends because some of them have never seen it, and I wanted them, and I asked if anyone would want to go see it, and a few of them did. I was like, this is going to be perfect. So I was like, hey, it'll be fun. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait. Janita, that's a nice piece. Thank you. I appreciate it. What? You'll message probably after this. Okay, sounds good. If I don't respond, as I said, I'm driving and going to Hamilton. So I may not respond right away, but I will at some point. Bob, what's up? There's being an emoji for bingo. Maybe one day. Danny, what's up? You look nice. What am I wearing right now? Karen, I could not tell you the exact like brand name of it. I I don't know, to be honest with you. Vince, bro, that's discipline. Is it? To me, I don't necessarily I don't think that would necessarily. I would consider that discipline, but okay. Taryn, you may not go live tonight since you couldn't this morning. Taryn, why not? Why not? If you know, at least I'm button a couple of them. Nah, I'm good, man. It's Danny. Your name is Freddie. Okay. I'll be there, Taryn. You got titties. Bring off the site. It's because your friend Ruby and Arrow's hockey noise together. That's crazy. Isaac, Taryn will watch the stream. So you already got one viewer. Isabella, you love Hamilton. Who's your favorite character, Isabella? It can be from favorite character in Act 1 and favorite character from Act 2, because those can be different. Mine were with the very first time I saw it. Still messed up. Can you just react with your face, girl? Because it's juicy. I'll tell you, you can't help it. Remote Dolce & Gabbana. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, thanks, Isaac. See, Taryn, you got to go live, especially for that one fan, first name, last name that you have. You can't let them down, Taryn. They want to watch you play the piano because they love how you play the piano. Layla? David? Yes, Phoenix, probably. If you know, you know. It's getting hot in here. You singing that who's it by? Is it Nelly? You singing his song? The next line being, so take off all your clothes. Raylan, what's Taryn's stream name? You type in her channel name, Taryn Arnold, and you should see it pop up. David has a field in her. So you got a friend zone. David, you talking to me? What you talking about, bro? Leia, why do I say your name so inconspicuously? I don't know. You just say my name, and so I say your name. That's about it. Steven, probably not. Raylan, yeah, she's not live right now. Taryn is here. Phoenix, can you ban this guy? I will not stand for David slander. So no. Steven, if you say something, you'll subscribe. I mean, I've been saying stuff, dude. No, it's getting hot in here, and I'm the reason? That's crazy. Ramona, who's my favorite YouTuber? I don't have a favorite overall. I think I have favorites in different categories. So I'm not entirely sure who would be like the best one overall for me, but I just like quite a few. You will subscribe. Sorry, Steven. Not happening. Bro, don't say you can't pull girls. They're like 5 right now, swooning at your knees. We are not the same. Raylan, I don't think that's true, but you can. Okay. Hold on. How long is it going to take me to get there? This will not tell me because I'm on the computer. Okay. Dang. We passed Christmas and he still hasn't wrapped. What? 9 minutes. Have a great time at Hamilton, bro. We'll see you later. Janito, you will not see me later tonight. You will see me tomorrow. This is why I'm streaming right now, because I am not going to be able to do it tonight. So that is why we're here currently. My phone. On the morrow. Yep, on the morrow. See? Brazzy dude's gonna miss his Hamilton play by streaming with us. Nah, I ain't missing this. Sorry. I paid the money for this. I ain't missing. But yes, we do have about 7 minutes left until I have to end the stream. We'll end at 5 o'clock, and we'll get going. Lay up Brotato. Guess what? What's up, Layla? Albin, hello. Right, you told your husband to follow Row and Row for fitness. Okay. Janito, chicken butt. Babies, what's my search? What's my search history? Songs. The address I just looked up. And I don't know. Your paycheck this week was the highest it's ever been. Maybe you like your job a bit more. Crazy. David's waiting for his check. Well, David, didn't you say you got your check on like Friday or something? But Layla, that's awesome that you have the you got the most money you've had so far. It's $5. Check. Diesel. What's up, Tony? Tony, you came in towards the end because I have to get going. I'm going to a musical tonight, but thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Void, stop. All right, Raylan. Good to know. Check. Do I like Ryan Reynolds? I think he's funny, especially in Deadpool. Like, Deadpool, hilarious. If you know, I'm 24. If you know, car wash. You're in a car wash is cool. That's fine. And so, guys, Friday. What's your turn? I don't know if David does. That's my assumption because he said he was waiting. Last night he said he was waiting more for the weekend. Garrounds is your childhood crush. Nice, Ramona. Raylan just got stone faces. All right. Dude, you're not waiting for the weekend anymore. I thought you were 14. Nah. Layla, that is an insane statement. Nah. Vince, peace out, be ready, enjoy the musical. See you later, Holmes. See you, Vince. Thanks for being here, as always. I appreciate it. Phoenix, I look like I had a crush from April O'Neil from TMNT. No, I did not. Never had a crush on her. Raylan freak. David, you love the button up. Bro, I gotta show up. I'm going out to a musical. I'm showing up, bro. The group made a decision to dress nice, but hey, we were like, do we think the founding fathers need suits and ties? I was like, they don't need suits and ties. So this is my fit for the night. You just like Paul Walker too, nice. If you know, I don't own a Barbie, so I can't do that. Layup has to attract the girls. I don't know. The head joke will never die. You look like I go to musicals. I do go to musicals, David. They're very fun. I enjoy them. Snow, I have the longest eyebrows you ever seen. That's crazy. Layla, the head joke is your favorite. Should I wear the shirt tomorrow for the new year? Is that how we ran the new year, with me wearing that shirt? You should be in Titanic 2.0. I've never seen the first Titanic, so I can't really say that I would be good in that. David, you already know he's true. Nah, David, you be wrong. Rosie actually brought out a white t-shirt that said, yep. Takes one to know. I beg your pardon. Do you know what Five Nights at Freddy's is? Yes, Blake. I do know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. Five Nights at Freddy's is. Big fan. Have not seen the second movie yet. Heard it was kind of terrible. But I have seen the first one, and I've played many of the games. Fun game. Seen a vest and shorts? No, if you know. I will not be wearing a vest and shorts. Why? Raylan, that is not true. I have asked quite a few girls out, and they have all told me no. And I was like, darn, but life goes on. Layla, you heard the second one was good and the first was bad. I heard the exact opposite, Layla. Right? You watched Titanic a lot of times, okay? Phoenix, what? What, Phoenix? Layla, at least I tried. Exactly. That's the thing. I at least did it. I said it and I got it out of my system. And then now that I have an actual answer, then I'm like, all right, we're good. Right? There were like 8 in chat who would die for me, bro. These would probably ask in a weird way. No, I didn't say that at all, Phoenix. Like, a lot of people don't have the confidence to do that. Yeah. No. I did not. Tennis was not brought up at all. Layla, you're dead. All right. Rowan, did I watch the Friends series? Yes, I have seen Friends. Tara, Brody, you've been trying hard to get out of this bed. Any tips? You'll sit up, but you just don't have the strength. Well, Taryn, have you had to go to the bathroom yet? Because if you have to go to the bathroom, I think you'll find the strength to get out of that bed. Then, since you're out of the bed, might as well walk around then. If you know, oh, come on, you're saying no to almost everything. Pretty much, yeah. Taryn, drink water bit. Ever played? No, I've not. Well, until you hit the floor, take it easy. Winter sickness is getting around. Nah, just be in the bed. Light work. Taryn, you're scared to drink water. Your throat is so painful. But Taryn, water is probably going to be the thing to help you. You have been trying to make it to the bathroom for hours. Girl, that's not good. That or something rich in electrolytes. Yeah. You only drank half a cup of tea today. Dang. Ramona, who's my favorite Hollywood actress? I don't have one, Ramona. I don't watch a lot of movies, so I really don't have a favorite actress or actor for Hollywood. Phoenix? Nope, not like that either. I do not have any piercings. Right, let's see. All right. Hey, it's 5 o'clock, so I gotta go. I have a musical to go watch. So, stream's done. With that being said, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me that you took time out of your day to actually just hang out, talk about whatever. It means a lot to both myself and Curbster. So, with that being said, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great, wonderful, and rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And, as always, take care.